Hey, it's Annie. Today I'm going to show you how I cut my hair. I'm filming like 5 videos today, so you might see the same shirt in every video because that's how it goes. It's Monday and I'm trying to get caught up. And anyway, so I'm going to show you how I am going to add a little bit of fringe and softness around my face. Disclaimer first, I am a licensed stylist. I've had my license for 25 years, and I'm not telling you how to do this. If you choose to cut your hair and you mess it up, that's, I'm not telling you to do it though. That's all on you, all right? So I just wanted to put that out there. I am a licensed stylist. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you how I do it, all right? So what I want to do, and I'm going to cut my hair dry today too. I am growing my hair out. Honestly, I don't know for sure what I want to do with it exactly yet, but it's been driving me a little bonkers lately, and I just want to add, I'm looking for my tools, they're right in front of me. I just want to add a little bit of softness to my hair. If you do decide to do this, again, it's all on you. I think Sally Beauty Supply sells shears, because you never, ever, ever, if you try to do this, if you decide to attempt it, you don't want to use kitchen shears, you don't want to use crafting shears, all right? Shear, or I should say crafting scissors, because scissors and shears are 2 different things. The blades are totally different. These are mine, and these were very expensive. I've had these for, oh my God. How old are these? These are probably 18 years old already. And these are my Matsusakis. I think that's what it is. They were very expensive. I think they were like $250. Maybe they were more when I bought them. But like I said, what I want to do is I just want to add a little bit of softness right here. It's starting to get a little bit of heavy right here. I'm still growing out my layers. I don't want to cut any of my layers. And since I'm just doing just this tiny little bit, and see it's starting to flip up here, I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair. I may kind of eventually work with it, and I may do a style where it's almost like a shag, where it's got the long layers here and flip out. I might do that as it gets longer. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do. But I don't want to get it cut, and I don't need much off, so I don't need to go to my hairstylist to do this because I know how to do it. I still want to have length hair because I like to be able to tuck it behind my ear. I don't do that all the time. I don't really like the way it looks. But if I'm doing something, I don't want my hair like this on my face if I'm cooking or doing something, There are times that I need to have that off on my face. So when it is down, which it is most of the time, I just want to soften this up a little bit because it's kind of blunt here. But it's growing out. It got pretty long. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my hair and I'm going to just cut it like this, just cut into it and just soften it up a little bit. That's all I'm going to do. And again, I'm going to dry it. I'm going to cut it with dry hair, my hair dry. I have a towel on my lap. I do sometimes cut my hair wet, but just when I'm doing something like this, I'm just going to do it dry. The bad thing about dry for me is that it's going to get everywhere, so I'm going to have to change my shirt. And after I'm done, I'm going to style my hair. So I'm putting the hair the way I usually wear it. So I'm going to get this side too. And I just want to make sure that my part is pretty close. I don't really have a definite part, but when I'm doing something like this, I want to get it as close as I can. Just, as though my stylist was cutting my hair. So I've got my part in there. And I'm gonna take my hair, and hopefully you can see this. Now I don't want to hold it up like that because I'm gonna end up cutting a lot of layers. It's gonna end up being short. I just want to hold it down here. Since I'm going to be cutting like this towards my finger, I don't want to hold my fingers all the way down like that and have my scissors there because I'm going to cut myself. So I'm actually going to put my fingers up higher, but I'm only going to be cutting on the ends, and I'm going to be cutting very little. Let me just get this. Now I have to decide, do I want to angle it, which I am. I'm going to slightly angle it a little bit. So I'm going to hold my fingers at an angle, and I want to hold them up higher at an angle still. And again, I'm just going to get in there and I'm just going to like this. I'm going to cut like this. Just moving my thumb. And I'm not going to get that much. It's not going to look like that much. Like I said, I don't want to I'm not going to take much off. I'm just trimming it a little bit. Just to soften the edges. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking in this, there we go. There, I'm going to turn my head this way so I can see it better. Hopefully you can still see that. Now when I had bangs, I used to do the same thing. I would hold my bangs down like this and I would cut it like this just to fringe it out so it didn't look like I want like that. I would just go like that. Another thing I would do when my bangs were shorter, if I wanted to give it a little bit more of a layer, I would hold it up like this, my bangs, when they were shorter. I mean, I had short bangs that were just at my eyebrow. I would bring it up like this and I would cut it, and that would just give, I was cutting layers basically into my hair, but it was softening it up and giving a little bit of a French look. So that's all I'm doing. It's nothing really drastic, but I'm just adding a little bit of softness to the edges. I'm gonna do a little bit more here. And like I said, I'm not taking that much off. Probably hardly seeing anything coming off. It probably looks like I'm doing nothing. But I just wanted to soften it up a little bit, just so when I'm fixing my hair, it just looks a little softer, not so heavy. And sometimes I'll even do it this way, but I'm going to hold my comb down. Just like that. And that's what I do. I kind of shake it, kind of see where it's laying. I feel like I got a little bit of a point right there. I'm going to do the same on this side. Just going to hold it like that. Well, it's a, there we go. I had like a big point. Can you see? Hopefully you can see. See, okay. I'm looking at the monitor trying to make sure. Let me do the comb on this side. It might be easier for you to see. That's all I'm doing. Just soften it up a little bit. And for me, sometimes it's just a little bit, like a little bit of trimming, and my hair feels better. I'm even take this back a little further. And I'm going to do a little bit down here. And I'll do a little bit right here too. But that's all I'm doing. Just kind of fringing it out a little bit. But I may have to start like kind of, when I style my hair, I may have to like just go with what it's doing. So I'm gonna take my flat iron to my hair, and here, let me get it on and I'll do that with you. Spray my iron shape on my hair really quickly. protect my hair. And then I got my flat iron. Just gonna section, well not section, I'm just gonna take my, I don't section my hair. This is just how we do it. But you can section your hair. Just bringing it up and over. And that's it. And I always kind of take a look at my hair and see how it's laying after I, you know, flat iron it. And I recently shared a video on blow drying my hair and how to style it, so I will hopefully remember to link that for you in case you missed that. So sometimes when you're growing your hair out, you kind of have to do, see how it's wanting to flip up like that? And I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna add to it. I'm actually gonna flip the other side up a little bit. So I'm just gonna work with the way my hair wants to go. If it wants to flip up, then I'm just gonna let it. Sometimes you just can't fight it. So I'm gonna take my flat iron and I'm not pressing it really hard together. I'm just taking it and just flipping it up a little bit with it. I don't really want to curl in my hair. I'm just gonna let it flip up. Just a little bit. Like I said, sometimes you just have to go with however your hair wants to go when you're growing it out. You can't always fight it. I like to be careful with my hair as I'm growing out because it could start to look like really, really poofy. And I like to have body in my hair, but I don't want it to be like really poofy and big, you know? So now I can still tuck my hair if I want to, because I didn't like really cut up. I really just thinned it out a little bit on the ends is all I did. And it just lightens it up. Let's see if I can get this a little bit more here. Now I could do this with a curling iron too, but I don't have a curling iron. I used to have curling irons, but I just use a flat iron, so. And I kind of like the flat iron look better anyways, because I don't really want to curl, I just want a little bit of a bend. And I can get that with a flat iron. Just back comb it a little bit. And I'm gonna mess it up slightly, there we go. I don't like my hair to look perfect. And that is it. That is how I trim my ends. So if I need to trim my ends, that's what I do. When I used to trim my bangs, I did it the same way, except I would hold it down like that and I would do it like that. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that this was helpful and informative. Again, if you decide to do this and you cut your hair, you are on your own. I'm not telling you to cut your hair. I'm just sharing how I do it myself. And again, I'm a licensed professional, so that's that. So thank you again for joining. Please make sure you give this a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I share a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And make sure you leave me a comment below. Did you like this video? Was it helpful to you? Are you a hairstylist? Even if you're not a hairstylist, do you cut hair? Would you like me to share more videos like this? I can share a video of me actually trimming my daughter's hair or my husband's hair. My daughter has longer hair. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below and I will share it with you. That is it. Thank you so, so much. I will see you soon. Bye.